Hello and welcome to Vancouver, Canada. It's the opening round of the GT Challenger Series, with teams vying to not only win the title, but also get promoted to the International Championship. Let's take a look at the starting grid. On pole, it's Asta Landvik. Heading up a Team Nordhagen 1-2 ahead of Sally Higgins. On row 2, it's Lars Olin, ahead of the favourite for the Drivers' Championship this year, Nabil Verkreiser. Row 3 sees Chiro Partner alongside Yang Lei in the dangerous Grand Slam Motorsport car, and row 4 is shared by Celia and Pernay from Orleans AMR, the French outfit. Row 5 has Luca Gatto and Hal Wilson, while row 6 sees the first driver on super soft tyres, Mitsuki Naito, with Philip No Power Taylor alongside. Then we come to our new team this season, OLI GT, and their already popular driver, the tall man from Tallaght, Bill Lehane. Alongside him, it's Giuliani, the second driver of OLI GT, the gambler from Grosseto Arturo Cassino. Then it's Allo, Okamoto, and Min Shah. And the Brits Barnaby White and Joe Norris on the back row, where some would argue they belong. And here we go, the lights are coming on the gantry, 5 lights, and when they're out, it's go, go, go in Vancouver! It's a bad start from Lehane, he's lost a place already. As the OLI GT cars fight to keep the faster cars behind them, it was a wet qualifying, Okamoto moving through, and Lehane and Cassino are getting swallowed up here, they're losing all their positions that they gained at the start. But Cruci has already taken the lead, ahead of Landvik and Higgins, but Lehane is struggling to fend off White and Norris from the back row. It's all going wrong for OLI GT straight away. We thought this might happen. And OLI GT's worst nightmares are coming true already. And watch out for this. The electronic power units inside these cars turning on at the beginning of lap 2. Something to watch out for, definitely. Look at them go! The speed of these electronic engines at this point in technological time is astounding. But Lehane and Cassino can't use them to catch up to their opponents. But it'll be part of the strategic battle as this race goes on. ERS management, so crucial to succeeding. Lap 3 now, and Lehane trying to make a move on Joel Norris, no relation to Lando. And you see that little spurt of ERS power will see him passed back into 17th. They lost almost all the positions they gained, and look at this! He's got Min Shah as well. 16th place for the tall man from Tallaght, the most popular driver on the grid already, as he storms onto lap 4. The Cries are still in the lead. Landvik, Lei, Higgins is your top 4. Lap 7 now, and we see Cassino ahead of Lehane. And look at this! Gatto and Celia have already pitted. They've already worn down their tyres, and this is going to be something really to watch out for throughout this race. Tyre management. And it looks like the OLI GT cars are managing their tyres well. What they lack for in speed, they make up for in reliability, seemingly. And that's why they're moving forward on the track here. Cassino and Lehane up to 14th and 15th, which will be paying positions for their sponsors if they can finish above 14th. And look at this! Bill Lehane passes Arturo Cassino. It's a great battle between the teammates. Cassino none too happy about that, but the fans are on their feet for Bill Lehane, the tall man from Tallaght. And look at this, the Cars that started on the ultra soft tyres, now having to pit already on lap 9. It's certainly a 2-stop race seemingly. But starting on this super soft and wearing them out at a slower rate than everybody else are the OLI GT cars. They're moving forward, as are Naito and Okamoto from Nakata Performance. They're up into first and second. Okamoto, remember, fell out in qualifying 1, the first phase of qualifying. And now we see Cassino in the pits. And Lehane and I believe that's Okamoto, the only drivers yet to pit. Hence why they're up in first and second now. Okamoto's making headway, and Lehane storming down the back straight a few seconds behind. And out comes Arturo Cassino, his teammate, after his first pit stop. But they've gained a few laps on their opponents. May come crucial by the end of a race. In comes Lehane then, with 19 laps remaining. Okamoto still out there, still making gains on his super soft tyres. And it's a smooth stop for Bill Lehane. He'll come out around about where his teammate is, that's why we're hovering over Cassino here. But who will take the lead in this battle of OLI GT teammates? Oh, it's an exciting pit exit here in Vancouver, and it looks like, yes indeed, it was Lehane who got away ahead. And no matter what happens, it looks like they're ahead of the Magyar engineering duo of Allo and Min Shah. They're the key rivals of OLI GT this season at the back of the grid. I know some fans may not find it as interesting as the battle up front, but I'm finding this OLI GT team fascinating. Lap 20 now, and look at that engine on Lehane. The team said that the engine was going to be an issue for Lehane. They'd upgraded it, but hadn't been able to work on its reliability before as much as they would have liked, and Lehane is suffering because of it. But can he get to the end of a race? He's got good pace. It's looking like OLI GT will be able to please their sponsors, and oh, look at this, a dilemma for Bill Lehane. He's on the radio complaining about the state of his engine being held together by nothing more than Pritt stick and hope. And into the pits he comes. Will they work on the engine? Surely they can't afford to. He'd lose so much time trying to get that fixed. Onto the ultra softs though, while others around him go on to super softs. Clearly OLI GT think that they can get to the end of a race now with 7 laps to go on these ultra soft tyres, and they should be able to. The cars that started on the ultra softs were able to. Lehane currently in 16th, but look ahead. Cars ahead of him still have to pit. It should be a good result here on the debut for OLI GT. A nice pit stop here for Cassino. The team were worried about pit stops, but it seems that they will have a problem-free day, and Lehane just can't get in front of Leh there. Leh on her 3rd pit stop. That shows you how well and how easy the OLI GT cars have been driving today, that even a powerful Grand Slam Motorsport car has to pit 3 times. They've only had to pit twice, and it's going to help them out and get a good result today. Despite lacking pace, the tyres have been good to them. And look at this. Look at this. Lehane passes cars pitting and is up to 12th now. Cassino is going to try and do a move on Norris here. Joel Norris has been absolutely done by the hard-charging Arturo Cassino. Don't forget his name either. And look at that engine. It's a sorry sight for Bill Lehane. But he's up to 10th. And with just 2 laps to go, if it can hold on, if the engine can stay in one piece for just a minute or 2 longer, the debut for OLI GT will surely be considered a successful one. The Cruci moves on to his final lap ahead of Olin and Naito for the podium positions. And look at that, a live look at the drivers' standings. Every driver scores points in this series on a sliding scale down the finishing positions. The Cruci will get a full complement of points. But who would have thought at the start of the day that OLI GT would be potentially scoring 20 points today if Lehane can hold off the hard-charging Higgins behind him. He'll give it a little bit of a squirt of ERS down the back straight here just to fend off her fight. And that may be key. Across the line goes Vacrucci. He has won the opening round here in Vancouver. All in Naito, Okamoto is the top 4, Partanen in 5th, Landvik in 6th, but look at this, with his engine flashing red as dawn, Bill Lehane is going to come through and take 10th place for the debuting OLI GT, his teammate Cassino in 12th. And there is your winner. It's Vacrucci, the young Belgian driver from Grand Slam Motorsport. What a performance from him. He's favourite to win the title. And what a race we've seen today. Here are the official race results. Bill Lehane and Arturo Cassino doing OLI GT proud. Nabil Vacrucci wins a race. Lars Olin in 2nd. The Nakata Performance duo in 3rd and 4th. Obviously the driver standings are exactly the same. And the team's championship, that dual performance by Nakata Performance, puts them to the top, 1 point ahead of the winning Grand Slam Autosport. But look at that, OLI GT in 7th already. And they're 15 points ahead of their big rivals Magyar Engineering. What an excellent day for Arturo Cassino and Bill Lehane. Kurt Kruger will be incredibly happy with his team's results, and everybody's morale has gone up. They're going to go out on the lash tonight and have a massive celebration after a successful debut in the GT Challenger Series for OLI GT. But what do the team finances look like? Will they be able to get to the end of the season without liquidating? Join us next time to find out on OLI GT.